Welcome back to week 2 of Bloody February. I'm your host, Dustin.
And I'm your other host who's glad she's single after watching this
Oh,
movie.
and I'm Brains.
Nom
Oh
nom
yeah,
nom.
man. This is a movie. I guess I'll say what we're covering. We did last week, but we're covering the 2013 movie Contracted. This is a movie that I saw, I think probably right around the release. I don't think there was a a theatrical release for that, but it was on Netflix. I mean, we'll dive further into our histories with it, but this has been on like my list to cover since I have started the show. And
Okay.
finally have been like, I think this is a good time to do it. I mean, it's got some heavy topics in it. But I'm so stoked to talk about this. And before we do, we gotta go over to our lucky, trusty Rotten Maters.
Rotten Maters.
All right. So, like I said, this came out in 2013. I'm actually going to quickly look because sometimes they do let you know if there's a theatrical release.
I don't think there was because IFC never released anything theatrically.
Yeah, it just says, well, this is usually always wrong too, but it says streaming date was December 5th, 2016. That doesn't seem right. But
Well, no, I mean this movie probably got the physical release first, and then
yeah, you're
'cause I'm, I'm
probably
gonna
right.
I'm gonna go deep into IFC when we start getting into it.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
All right. Well, here we go. We're going to start with the critics. And Anna, we're going to start with you. There is 15 reviews.
40.
Okay. Big duh.
I was gonna say around that too. I'm gonna say like 35.
Well, Anna's the closest. It's sitting at 47%.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yeah.
Very close. Or 41. What's that?
oh,
41.
it's to the fucking hand jive.
All right. But we have some more reviews over here for the audience score with 1,000+ ratings.
There we go.
And Big Dub, we'll start with you.
73.
Okay. Anna? Banana?
66.
30%. This is very like very surprised at how low. Uh
I can see why.
I mean, I can too, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I mean, I have thoughts to which we'll get into also as to why I think it's a little low.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I guess we can kind of get into our histories right now, and I kind of alluded to mine earlier, but this was around the time Netflix was putting out or had like a lot of horror movies on there more than they do now. And they always had a bunch of independent, and that's where I first saw like Masters of Horror. They had all the episodes on there, so it was like right around that time. And me and my friends, we would just go on there whenever like he would come over or he would stay over. We'd just be like, hey, let's see what's on streaming. And this one came across, and I watched it, and I was pretty blown away. I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen a movie like this. I'm like, it's very in your face with like what it's trying to do and what it's showing you. But it's a movie that has stuck with me, and I think about it quite a lot. I don't know what that says about me, but this is a movie that I watch like maybe every couple of years. I'm like, oh yeah, that movie. Or I'll be like going through and I'm like, oh, Contracted. Wow, I totally forgot about that movie, and I'll throw it on. It's in a weird way a comfort movie for me, and that's so outrageous to even say because of like what this movie shows and what it does. But I don't know. This one has really stuck with me ever since I saw it. And it probably was around 2016, maybe 2015. I had to have been it, but I need to get a physical copy of this for sure.
Oh, you can probably
Um,
find it easy on eBay.
oh,
Yeah.
probably for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Anna,
look right.
I'm actually very intrigued. So hit me with it.
I've never seen this. This was the first time watch. However, I did know of the movie based on the title because of the poster. I
Hmm.
have seen this poster pop up a lot over the years. Hell, I've probably seen it scrolling Tubi because that's where I watched it, and that's probably where I've seen it the most. But yeah, I've just never clicked on it, never watched it, and yeah, I'm excited to talk about it.
Hell yeah. Big duh.
So I did just look it up, but you can get a physical copy of this off eBay for $15.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I'm think I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that this week.
Yeah, but this is also a first time watch for me, but I am not new to the IFC brand. Huge fan of the Innkeepers.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, dude.
House of the Devil
Ty
is a
West,
good
I
one.
right?
love those.
I
Yeah,
I haven't seen The Innkeepers, but I've seen
How-
House of the Devil.
House of the Devil
yeah,
is like one of my favorite movies.
it's
I
a
went
good
on
one.
Good.
Dissect That Film to talk about that one, and they all hated it. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah. But the Innkeepers is Ty West. It's a if you know Ty West, it's very slow burn stuff.
Mhm.
The end is a fucking punch in the face, though. It's pretty
It
good.
Oh
yes.
shit. Okay. I need to watch
Uh,
that. That's another
if
one I've almost clicked on several times and never have.
I think it's on
yeah.
AMC Plus too. Anna.
Well, IFC has like their own channel too. So
Hmm.
like
Oh,
that,
nice.
yeah. Human Centipedes or IFC. Uh, Would You Rather? If you ever seen that one,
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
that's a really good one. But I've not. I'm new to this one. But I have seen the cover before because I worked in a movie store, and this is one that I'd walk by regularly. Never picked it up to watch it though because at the time I was wanting just ghost stuff, and that's pretty much what IFC was. Like
Yeah.
you got the ghost stuff, then you got the monster stuff. So yeah, no, this was a first time watch, and I'm glad it was as short as it was.
All right, I guess that's alluding.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
but I can also like you talking about this being a comfort movie for you. I can see why, because you brought this movie before, but in a shorter form and told way better on Tales
I
with
did?
with Verified.
Oh,
Oh
fair.
yeah, you're right.
Dude,
Wow.
Verified told the same story, but so much better, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not that I'm mad at this movie. Like, of course, I mean, we're gonna get this out of the way right now. And Ann and I were both warned that this movie opens with a rape scene.
Yes. Yeah, there's a huge definitely like trigger warning for this, and it's
Yeah,
also like substance abuse, rape, and
sure. The
just a lot of that.
luckily for us, like the rape is more implement. It's like implemented. Like we have
They
to.
don't specifically show it to you, which I
Yeah,
appreciated.
Yeah.
Even at the beginning, this guy is having sex with a
BJ.
dead BJ's having sex with a dead corpse. I mean, that's kind of an oxymoron. Dead corpse is the same thing with a
Well,
corpse in a morgue.
I
And it's like all
Yeah.
you see is the toe tag
Hmm.
that with like the infected symbol on there and the squeaking.
Yeah.
All you see is I did love that shot, ironically enough. It's just the foot with the toe tag, the squeaking, and the moving back and forth, the
Yeah.
sound. Like that's all you need to know. That's all you need
yeah.
to see to understand what's going on. So I
And
do
then
appreciate the fact
cleaning
they
up the
did.
little thing.
I
I
was I
do
was
appreciate the fact they didn't just smack us in the face. Sorry,
I was
BJ.
gonna I was gonna ask if like this movie like treaded the line of necrophilia, but you just answered that question because I didn't think of it like that at the beginning.
Oh,
Like
really?
I
Wow.
didn't put two and two together. I'm like, oh, maybe he was working on her, like,
Oh, he
but
he
he
was
was
working on
literally working on her, I guess.
it,
And
and it's
even
gonna freaking vomit during
no,
this
no, what
episode.
got me, no, what got me was like the test tube with you
Yeah.
know what in it,
Funk.
Yeah,
spunk, jizz, whatever you want to call it, and then he sticks his finger down in there. I'm just like, you're rinsing it out.
Yeah.
Why do you got to stick your finger down in there?
yeah,
Yeah.
So I
disgusting.
did go back. I didn't. I put it on while I was cleaning in here, but I really just wanted to see like the opening part again with the morgue scene, the transition to the party when we meet Sam, our main character, and how all of that comes about. Having seen it once all the way through, I at least wanted to go back and watch that part again to like make sure I got it. But and I mean, even not to get too far ahead, but the ending is kind of what solidified the fact that I liked it because I wasn't anticipating what happened to happen, like the
Hmm.
outcome to be what the outcome was.
Yeah.
And I just really liked the setup and I liked the story. And I really ultimately did like the execution, but I fucking hated every character in this movie.
That's the point of this fucking movie.
Every
Yeah.
character is just the
Miserable.
worst.
They're
Samantha's the
miserable.
worst. And I've been there. I'm the recovering addict. So it's like I see her side of things, and I also see like the way her mom's acting towards her. Which shout out Caroline Williams. I was
Dude,
happy to see her
she
face. Beautiful.
pissed me off so much in this movie.
She
Oh
was
yeah,
awful. She
same
was
same here, man.
overbearing.
Ugh.
Like her daughter's experimenting with trying to figure out if, she might be a lesbian or not. And she's kind of rebelling against her mom ultimately. So she's
Yeah.
very defiant in the fact that, yes, I am a lesbian. And her mom doesn't like it. She's in recovery. So she's sober and living back in her house. Her mom's breathing down her throat of like, what are you going to do? What's your plan? What's your job plan? Like, are you going to get into this competition? Cause she's I guess a botanist is the correct
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
She grows her own flowers, and that takes a lot of skill and smarts to do. And more than just a green thumb, it's like science, man. So
Literally
her
has
mom,
like a closet,
Like
dedicated to
a
it.
hydroponic system, yeah.
right. And her mom also kind of dallies in or dilly dallies in that because you see her doing it on the kitchen table. So I think maybe that's where that hobby spawned. So
Yeah.
her mom's like, well, if you win this, you get all this money. So I would follow up, because she's like, have you checked in? Have you called? Did they get your application? And
Yeah.
Sam's like, no, but it's, I see both sides of it too, because I've been on both sides of it, not my daughter experiencing it, but just seeing it like from a parent's perspective. And it's like, yeah, they can be real shits, but so can you. The parents can be real shits too, like during addiction, because
Yeah.
if you don't know how to handle someone or even understand what they're going through, then your automatic defense system is going to be anger, and you're going to
Yeah.
treat that person like shit. And then that's just going to cause even more problems when it should just be a parent helping and trying to understand their child. So I do understand to a degree why Samantha is acting the way she's acting. But by the end of this movie, I'm like, bitch, you have got to be the dumbest girl on the face of the planet. Let me tell you something. Okay. I have had a cramp in my leg all week, right? And I told my buddy at work, like, I've had this cramp. I'm kind of worried about it. He's like, you just need to go to the chiropractor. It's been a while since you've been. And I'm like, but what if it's a blood clot? Like, what if it's something more serious? And he's like, I think that's like a real dramatic conclusion as to what it could be.
What if they have to cut my leg off?
So the fact that this girl,
I have to get a peg leg?
yes, dude, I would rock it. I'd be a
Pirate Anna,
fucking
let's
pirate.
go.
Hell yeah.
Fucking pirate Anna.
Take my eye while you're at it. So the fact that this girl has all of these horrible bodily things happening to her for the entire course of this movie, and she goes back to the same dumb fuck doctor both times. I would have taken the time to drive to another county and go to a different hospital.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was so frustrating too. I'm like, you wake up and you look like you've been gutted because you're gushing blood from your period. But then your body just starts to decay from the inside out,
Give me those
essentially.
maggots.
Yes, maggots, literal maggots fall out of her vagine. Why
E.T.'s foot.
do you
It falls out of Lars Ulrich's knees.
Oh my
she's brushing
God.
her teeth, a tooth falls out, she's
Dude.
starting to lose her fingernails,
Mhm.
All
her
right,
eyes are dude,
Dustin?
it just
Dustin, you did it to me again, dude.
What did I do?
We watched this girl rip one of her fingernails off.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm sitting there like Anna's going heavy into these details and like what she liked, what she didn't like, and I'm sitting there like, this is okay. And then that happens, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
Oh
Dude,
man.
I sat there like this. Because it's
Yeah,
not
it
like,
hangs on it for a while too,
yeah,
doesn't it?
and it's not like it's quick. Like it's on her hand for a solid minute.
Yeah, dude, you see the
Watching
skin
her.
stretch.
Ugh, man. But my biggest problem, like Anna, like you said, you liked the pacing, you liked a lot of the execution stuff. My biggest problem, dude, is the poster showed me the outcome or the movie cover.
Oh,
Yeah, they
dude, yeah,
definitely
that's
pulled
a
an
good
alter.
point.
I hated that, man, because once I seen that, I knew she was gonna turn into a zombie. Like I knew that
I
was it.
didn't realize it was a zombie though. I
Oh,
just
I
by the
put two and two together.
by the title and even just the way she looked contracted, I thought it was going to be like some kind of just virus. I didn't
Yeah,
think it was. I didn't think the outcome was going to be zombie. So then, yeah, that's what I was alluding to earlier. Well,
Oh.
by the time we get to the end of the movie, she turns into a zombie when she gets out of that car and she's doing the
Yeah.
sounds and slinging her arms. I was like, that kind of like that was the cherry on top where I was like, okay, I dig this. Like all the shitty characters aside, I was
Yeah.
not
Put a
truly not
zombie in the movie
expecting
and
her
Anna
to
loved
be a
it.
zombie, and I was like, damn, this is
Well,
okay.
lucky for Anna, all the shitty characters in this movie die.
Man, it's like
Yeah.
Her
I
fucking.
could not believe she strangled her girlfriend. I was
But
like,
but they
this
weren't
scrawny
together
little-
though. They
No,
weren't
it was
together.
that
she
was such a
wanted to get
weird.
back.
Yeah.
It was such a weird scene, but like I don't know. I don't necessarily think their chemistry was all there either. Like I don't
Mm-mm.
think those actors sold it for me that they were in love or had used to be in love. So and then I'm like, you scrawny little thing, like there is no way you're overpowering her and strangling her and she's not going to fight back. I felt that death was a little cheap.
I
Then
wonder if
She
it's
got
because she had
zombie blood.
well that she had her shit rocked too. You know, like she broke her nose, so she might be disoriented or because if you break your
True.
nose in the right way and this shit goes straight up to your brain, you're dead.
right, you can kill you, yeah.
So I wonder if she was just more disoriented than anything.
Yeah.
But
Possibly.
you're not wrong. Like every character in this movie bleed even like the dude who came to visit her every day.
Riley.
Even him, yeah. He was
He's a
the
creep.
closest thing to being like a good guy in this
Oh.
movie, but he's not though.
No, he portrays it, sure. And then once he gets what he wants and it's not what he wants,
Yeah.
then
Yep.
then she dude, disgusting as shit. Her best friend.
Alice.
Alice. I think the only good guy in this movie is the dude who fucking
Zane.
sold her the drugs.
Drug
And no,
dealer
he
is the
was
best
shit
guy.
too. Yeah, he
Well,
was shit
sure,
too. Because
I mean,
then after she leaves, after he gives her the heroin and she leaves, Alice is pissed and he's like, I may have sold roofies to someone at that party named BJ. Like he's
But
the
how
whole
is he supposed to? But how is he supposed to know what BJ like what happened? I know
Yeah.
he might have known what happened with the drugs. Sure,
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But
but
still, it's shitty. It's
It
shitty
is.
activity either way.
Yeah.
it's his profession.
I understand that.
Unfortunately, but
But don't sell to your friends.
there you go.
Or
Yeah.
or
You
understand the
heard it
fact
here
that
first.
if you do, this is like there's consequences to your actions.
Or just
Much
do it
like-
if you're doing that, do it in a closed circle and it's just you guys. Like if you want to partake in whatever the hell you're doing, do it in like a safe, closed environment where it's not random ass people.
Don't sell roofies is kind of the point of it
Well,
all. But
sure.
if,
Yeah,
if
don't
you're,
do
if
that.
you're going to, don't do it at a party where all your friends are at.
And also we
True.
learned that Alice even said, "Oh, I was just inviting whoever wanted to come. I don't even know half these people." So she had random people like coming into her house for this party. So it's like she probably didn't even know like 90% of those people. Because even the main dude BJ, like when him and Sam are talking, they're asking questions and she's like, "Oh, you here with anybody?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm here with a friend." So it's like, okay, which I don't believe him anyway. I'm pretty sure he just stumbled upon. It's like there's a party going on, and I wanna give someone this disease.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
and thinking about it too, because like you just said, Dustin, the doctor tried to play it off as it's an STD,
Yes.
right? So I wonder if now that Sam had slept with Riley, if he now carries that disease.
You got to watch part two.
That's what I'm thinking.
I
It's
don't
like
know
it's
if I
gonna
want to
follow
watch
him.
part two, Dustin.
I'm
No,
intrigued.
like I was telling Anna before we started, because I've seen both of these. I, from what I remember from memory, because I haven't watched it in a long time, but I remember really enjoying part two more than part one.
Yeah.
And
It's really
we can at
all
least say we won't spoil like anything that happens, but we can at least say that part two does start right
right where it
where the
picks.
first one ends.
Okay.
Like
It's a
you get
continuation.
that you
Alright.
get that ending scene. Like think like Halloween 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
okay.
6 times
and
you
you
get that at
are
the start of the second one.
you are
Only-
following Riley through that.
Oh,
So that's all.
are you? Okay, that's what I was thinking. I only watched the intro to see that it did continue. I haven't finished it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that happen in that's interesting. And I will say he kind of has a better doctor. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh,
Because he's a
I-
man.
But I'm going to tell you guys the person who I thought was the absolute worst in this movie.
Hit me with it.
His name is George.
Oh, the fucking boss. Yeah.
The boss
Wow,
of
you
the
look like
restaurant.
shit.
So
Dude.
true, dude.
He goes, "You can't wear those glasses. Have less pink eye." I'm like,
You were in like a fancy ass restaurant. You're not just working at any kind
Yeah.
of chain restaurant.
yeah,
Like
send
so-
her ass home. Like you, the manager, get on the fucking floor.
She was even
Mhm.
like,
That's
yeah,
why
you're
you're a
saying all
manager.
stuff, but remember, doctors remember. So she was even like, I have an emergency, dude. Like, I gotta go. No, you still got to come into work. Blah 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 blah. But I've
Typical.
dealt with shit like that. We've all dealt with a shitty boss. It's like I don't care what you got going on, you still got to come to work. But
And-
yeah,
And in reality, that's just wasting her time because he said, "Come in until I find someone to cover for you," and then everything unfolds. Her fucking fingernail gets ripped off.
mhm.
and it's in that person's food.
Dude, oh my god, it's not a raisin. I can guarantee you that shit because that's what it
Crunch.
looks like, dude. It's so fucking gross. And he goes, "Oh yeah, you can go home now." I'm like, you should have just told her not to fucking be here,
Yeah.
like at
But-
all.
Right.
That's how the cookie crumbles in this world.
No, I understand that's the hospitality business, but at the same time, you were already working on someone else to come in. Just
Yeah,
keep working on that instead of you should just as soon as she took her glasses off, that should have been it. Like, okay, go now. Like, I
yeah.
don't care.
Like I'll cover your table. It's fine.
And
you
she's
know.
touching her face and shit when
Mhm.
she
No
tells him
gloves.
it's pink
I know,
eye.
and we didn't see her wash her hands one motherfucking time.
Chopping up salad with her bare hands.
Yeah, I saw that and I was
Awful.
cringing. I was like, nope.
Dude.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, George, fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah.
That piece of shit.
I guess what I want to start doing now is just kind of go through the process because this takes place over 3 days. So we know that there's an incubation period of 3 days of whatever this is before it starts happening. So the beginning, Sam goes to a party. Her girlfriend, Nikki, we are assuming that she was supposed to be there, but she calls her multiple times, and then she's just like, okay, well, not going to be here, blah blah blah. So she meets her friends, her old friends. I guess maybe they've been kind of estranged because of her relationship with Nikki. I was kind of assuming that. I think from like the interaction with Riley.
We've
and
learned
her-
why she's a jealous best friend. Like, we've
Yeah.
learned why.
Yeah, we also and then we meet Zane, who we talked about, who we thought was a savior, actually turns out not to be. And then and then Alice, and we also have learned that Sam is kind of in a recovery position right now of whatever was going on, and now Alice is making her drink, and she's like, I don't want to. She's like, it's vodka. Oh, what else is in it? Vodka. It's like, God damn, like, okay, you're with a friend, yeah, and you probably have a bunch of shit going on, and then the whole thing with Riley. But we lead up to her meeting BJ, who at first I didn't think of this until the second watch of me seeing this. Like, oh, that is the guy from the beginning.
Hmm.
And also, I guess, kind of going back, I thought this movie we were going to be following that guy the entire time because we see him in the morgue, we see him leave, and then it flips to a different character, which is really cool. And we also see that he was like looking at her since she walked into the party, which is like also like, all right, dude.
I wonder what is the time frame between the morgue scene and the party?
I'm gonna
I
say like an
think
hour.
yeah, I think he leaves the morgue and goes there.
Immediate, okay, because I'm sort
Yeah.
of thinking like, why wasn't he a fucking zombie?
So
He's probably just a carrier.
I'm wondering. See, I'm wondering if that'll. Don't answer this, little D, but I'm wondering if that'll play out in the second one. Because did you notice on his fingers he had Abaddon tattooed
What?
on his middle finger? Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
That's how I realized he was the same guy that was at the start. So that's the fucking finger he stuck
Yeah,
in the
she was
tube.
rewinding the that part just to
Ugh.
watch Abaddon while she's
Ugh.
throwing up.
And then, well, I double checked today when I rewatched the first part. And then when he's at the party and he gives her the cup, it's with that hand, and we see the same tattoo on
Mm.
this finger. So I'm wondering
so
if there's going to
subtle.
be some kind of like culty shit going on in the second one.
Are you
I'm not
telling
saying
me?
shit.
Are you telling me Lewis Tully now works at a morgue?
Lewis Tully, you mean Andrew Tully?
No,
Louis.
Lewis Tully, his fucking brother.
Louis.
Oh,
Keeping it in the family.
okay, yeah. This is the same. This is the same universe.
It's the
All
same
this
universe.
happens in the same place. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the Abaddon City morgue.
He's
All
got
right.
Tully's got hit.
That's
dudes
disgusting, dude.
making his own trying to make his own followers in some kind of weird way
Ugh.
experiment.
Oh, he's making them all right.
Sure is.
So yeah, after she has this encounter with BJ where we get kind of shots of a rape, even though it's more audio, which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful we're not having to endure whatever is actually going on in there. I mean, the audio is hard enough to listen to anyway. But that's the event that starts, other than what we see in the beginning, this is like actually the thing that starts
The
all of
decay.
our events. Yeah.
Mhm.
The actual decay. Yes.
I'm so glad though when she went to the doctor, he didn't go, "You just have a tummy ache."
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's he still needs to be fucking
Dude.
like ousted, man.
Dude, when he goes, "All right, lay back," and she's like, "What?" Huh?
Yeah. And this like she literally like her stomach is literally like veins popping out or dead. And he's just
Mhm.
like, it's just a rash.
Oh, but he
the
go-
fact that he was not more concerned, I was like, "Fuck this guy too."
She
Yeah,
should have
and
been admitted immediately.
yeah, and he was like, "What'd she say?" He said something about low. Well, the reason why she has a low heart rate is because of all the blood she's losing.
Yeah,
Something
something like that.
wild like that. Like
Yeah.
that was my first sign, dude. Like other than the poster of this movie, it's like she has no heart rate. Like my brain immediately went to fucking Return of the Living Dead. When they're like your body's at 72 degrees.
Yeah.
What's that? Room temp.
Yeah, they had to have borrowed some like that element from there because you can see different like zombie-esque like movies kind of put into this and how it's like creating like, its atmosphere, but just the way this movie handles how somebody is literally like turning into a zombie without you fully, like Anna was saying, she didn't even realize it's exactly what was happening. And I think even my first time watching this, I think I was also kind of just like, I think she's just going to be passing around an STD that's going to kill people because that's what it was
Right.
setting up throughout the entire thing. It's like, yeah, she had sex with somebody and she knows it was unprotected, or at least in that time she probably did. And then she also woke up in her house without knowing, so she must have 100% blacked out. And
Yeah.
Had to have.
no, unless he carried her in there without the mom seeing or some shit.
Well, no. Caroline Williams goes, "Oh yeah, you were home last night. Wasted. The whole apartment building fucking heard you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's loud.
Yeah, dude. Get out of here with that shit, man. But I don't know. The one thing I really did like about this movie was her makeup. Like I really liked how we see how her body starts turning inky pale. Her eyes get like that bloodshot. Then eventually one of her eyes turns milk.
Yeah, it's like
Ugh.
completely gone.
Oh my god! Then she has like that piece of mold right here, that broccoli piece on her mouth, dude.
I
Oh, it
gotta
was so good. It was so good. And then her fucking fingernails, dude. Like that shit was just gross. They were
just
black.
imagine her toenails as she's walking.
Ugh.
Dustin.
There's one part in this that got me so good. First time watching and also rewatching this for the show is during day one because there's not a whole lot that happens. I mean, she has like her like really bad migraines, like when she's talking to somebody, like her head is like really like yelling at her, and she runs to a stall while she's working, and she sits down and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, and it starts peeing, and all of a sudden, it's like all it's
Ugh.
like super like heavy like liquid is coming out, and I'm like, that just the audio design on that was just, ugh. And then she looks down, and it's just, oh my god,
Shoo.
Oh
oh
my god. I had to have missed that because I thought she was just envisioning that.
no.
Oh my god, dude. That's gross as fuck.
Yeah, I think she even tries cleaning it up too. I think she's like,
She
oh
does. She
fuck,
tries cleaning it up. Yeah.
oh,
A bitch ain't ever cleaned nothing in her life.
oh,
Anna said, put your backbone into it.
Really, for real. She was just smearing it everywhere.
yeah.
They could have went a step further and put some clots in there.
Oh,
And you look down, you see like some of her rib cage.
Oh, dude, some bone.
some
Oh
fucking
man.
oh
dude.
god, it's like our
They
pelvic
could have
bone just
upped it.
deteriorating.
Ugh.
Um,
Oh my god,
but
dude.
I thought so. The girl outside the door who was like knocking and like, "Do you need a tampon?" I thought that she was. I think her name is Deb from Napoleon Dynamite. She looks exactly like that
Oh,
girl.
I mean, look, I don't think that's her, but
It's not. I looked, but it looked
oh,
exactly
okay.
like her. But that girl that's in that movie is a comedian, I guess. Very small role, but I was like, is that the
Oh,
girl from
Nappy D.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah,
Uh,
no, fuck that. But no, dude, but I did like this ending. I liked how we see her spiral, like as we watch her kill her then girlfriend because at that point she's the Nikki was like, I moved on.
yeah. Is
Like
there
that's
other
it.
people? There's always other
There's
people.
always another, yeah. Oh, she immediately has moved on, and then she fucking strangles her, and then she goes to Alice's house, and then I was waiting for Alice to turn because she bit her in the neck.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh, I'm not saying
Okay,
anything.
all right, whatever, dude. Anyways, but I did like seeing her spiral, dude, because at the end of this movie, like she calls her mom, freaking out, and then she fucking dies at the wheel.
Yeah, just conks out, dude.
Causes
Oh
a
my,
huge crash.
yeah,
But then like the screen comes back up from black and she's a zombie and she's getting out of the car and she's doing that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
Dude.
like, oh shit. And
Did
then it all made sense. And I was like, no fucking way. She was
Man.
literally turning into a zombie this whole movie.
Yeah.
Dude, I called that shit from the poster. That's weird that you didn't, because that's your thing,
I
right?
know
Like
I
you,
love zombies, yeah.
yeah,
But
and
like
it's
I
just
said, when I
no,
think
but it's
contracted, I don't think of it like a zombie virus, ironically enough.
I'm
Yeah.
I think of it, yeah.
I'm
Something that,
stoked that it got you though, like it duped you.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, but it's just like, dude, like seeing. I'm glad she had like the zombie characteristics, and they're all like, "Don't fucking shoot her."
That's my
And then it,
daughter. That's my
Yeah.
daughter. No.
that's my
Yeah.
son.
I'm really glad that they didn't just like cut to black at the car crash. That would have sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
But no,
and like also the fact that there is a part two. So for the people who have watched this and you didn't know there was a part two, please go watch it. Or if this is your first time listening to us talk about it, and then you're gonna go watch it, please watch part two because the whole story in a whole, because this is following one person. With the second one follows Riley and some others that I think is cool. It's a little bit longer,
the
I think.
doctor.
No, it's a little bit shorter.
Is it?
I
Yeah, it
noticed
is.
it.
It's like
an
10
hour
minutes
and
shorter, I
12
think.
minutes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's maybe an hour 20 at most, but it's shorter than this one. I noticed that.
Okay, I might watch that then.
Right. That was another
Oh, shit,
intriguing
all right, I
factor
gotta
for
watch
me. I
it
was like,
now.
okay, that ain't bad.
That ain't bad. All
Uh,
right. Not that
oh
this one's long either. Like this is only like an hour 25, but
Yeah, let me
yeah.
see.
it feels like an hour 50 movie, dude. Like
Oh, it does for you. Oh,
it's
that hurts my heart.
but I know it's IFC. Like IFC does that. Like they're indie movies, especially I just brought up the Ty West movie, dude. Like
Yeah.
I expect a slow burn, but at the same
Hmm.
time it's like because I already knew the punchline but because of the movie cover,
Yeah. And
you
Alter,
know.
likes to
It's
do
an
that too.
hour and 18 minutes.
All right.
Hell yeah,
And
man.
this one was an hour and 24 minutes.
Mm.
Okay. All right. But you were touching on it earlier too, with like the practical effects on our main girl Sam, who was played by Najara Townsend, which I need to say, if you guys liked her performance, you need to go watch The Stylist because she's also our main character in that,
Oh,
and
right.
I've heard you talk about that before, I think, or
yeah,
And
somebody.
it's directed by Jill Gavargazian, who goes by Jill Six, who is a hairstylist. So
Mm.
she made that a horror movie. It's so I have it physically somewhere here, but it's really good. And it came out like 3 years ago, I
Mm.
think.
Nice.
then the guy that plays Riley, did you recognize him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
Matt
in
Mercer.
Christmas Bloody Christmas,
Yeah.
and he's been in a few other things. I swear I know him from something else, or
Matt Mercer, yeah.
maybe I'm thinking of somebody he looks
Well,
a lot like. But I was like, damn, yeah, I
he
know
was
that
in
guy.
he was in Jimmy and Stiggs.
I haven't watched that yet.
Um he's in that's really Bliss.
Oh, okay. I also need to say, I don't want anybody getting confused by Matthew Mercer, who is the voice actor,
Oh no.
because there's also that guy. So if you guys are
Yeah.
listening, like, oh my God, he's in this movie. No, it's a completely different Matt Mercer.
Yeah, no, Matt Mercer that got killed by Robo Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banger of a movie, dude.
Mhm.
Well, do you think we should rate this bad, Larry?
Yeah, I mean, there's
I
not
think
really
we've
much
covered everything.
more to really
Yeah.
add to it other than you're really just following a person who had an unfortunate night and has an even more unfortunate death,
Yeah,
and
pretty
rest of
much.
her life. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think we can definitely jump into to rating this. I guess I can go first. I love this movie, and yeah, I know there's flaws, or it's a slow burn, for most, or even some. I feel like Big D is probably going to be just like how he's feeling for you, but for me, yeah, I could throw this on anytime and just have fun. And like the low budgetness of this too is very well hidden
Yeah.
with the effects and the way that it's shot. And I just think the overall story and how it's portrayed and given to us as a viewer, watching this person go through all this shit and finally snap. That's probably also because of what's going on with what happened to her is probably making her brain literally turn to mush. Um, I love this movie. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. I will never not watch this if I come across it. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, even though there's a lot of heavy topics in it. Um, but we'll move
Very
over
nice.
to let's go to Anna. We'll have Big Doug go last.
I'm gonna give this a 3.5
Okay.
because I did enjoy it, but there's a lot that just got on my nerves. But I am at least intrigued to watch the second one or finish it and see how it concludes. That score could also change upon watching the second one. So yeah, I would recommend it though if this is your kind of thing. If it's like gross body horror, infection, zombie stuff, I'd give her a gander.
Oh yeah. Big Doug,
All right. So
buckle up.
it is no secret to the show that Dustin likes to bring stuff here that both Ann and I, at some point in our stint here, have been like, why? you know? But this movie, like, there are things I liked. I liked the makeup in it. I did. I liked the makeup a lot. And you actually nailed it. Like, the low budget of this movie is well hidden throughout the whole thing. Unfortunately, the movie cover ruined the punchline for me because I immediately seen that and I was like zombie makeup. And I'm like, okay, so she contracted, yeah, she contracted the Z virus, and it was a slog, dude. Like
Mhm.
but I guess I expect it from IFC and all that stuff. So, but I'm gonna give it a two
Mm.
out of five,
Wow.
two
Wow.
pulled
I was
off
expecting at least a
fingernails.
three. Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah, two fingernails out of five, man.
and
Because
all those toesies.
I can't even count the toesies, dude. Yeah, it wasn't my thing, man. Um, it might also had to do like when you watched on Tubi, you have commercials. I mean, it might broke it up it broke up the pacing of what there was. That might have had an effect on how I was viewing it. But other than that, man, I will probably not revisit this movie. And the only thing that's intriguing about the second one is the runtime. So who knows? I might end up watching it to see how it concludes with our main man Riley.
Contracted Review Phase 2 Part 2.
So is the second one called Contracted again?
Phase two. Contracted
Phase
phase
2.
two.
Contracted again.
It takes two to get contracted.
Yeah,
It
Phase
does
2.
indeed. Not necessarily though. You could sit on a
No,
toilet or something like that.
there you go. But what we can contract over here is our new segment.
What a lead in. That's correct. It's time to head on over to the Baron's blurbs.
Wow. We're here.
We're here. Yeah, it's been a while, y'all. That's my bad. If you have forgotten what Baron's Blurbs is, it's a segment in which we take a short synopsis of whatever movie we are reviewing. We take some words out, replace them with other ones, and it makes a funny synopsis of the movie. So today we are contracting a blurb for Contracted. Big D, give me a job occupation.
Pancake flipper.
Lord have mercy. And we're off. Little D, give me a person.
Abraham Lincoln.
Big D, give me a verb.
Fought.
Little D, give me a hobby or like a job. I guess job occupation would work here too.
Okay. I was going to say like crocheting. Does that work?
That works. That's perfect, actually. Uh,
Oh, God.
Big D, give me a noun, a thing.
The pancake.
Just the pancake.
Little D, give me an adjective. Description.
That describes something, right?
Correct, yes.
Fizzy.
Big D, give me a place.
The Superdome.
Hold on. Sorry. Okay.
You're good.
Will they give me a person?
Oh, boy. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Big D, give me a thing.
A Jose Canseco bat.
Lord have mercy.
Dude, that's so on brand because of Magic is putting out the TMNT set next month. Ah,
Will they give me a verb? Wait. Hold on.
Holden.
Yeah, it's a verb. Okay.
Uh, we'll do dancing. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here's the blurb for contracted. Okay. Samantha is a recovering pancake flipper who moves back in with Abraham Lincoln to get her life back on track. She's eager. She's eager to fight in a competition for crocheting and is waiting on her acceptance pancake. Her mom is fizzy but cares in her own way. Sam reluctantly attends a friend's Superdome where she meets SpongeBob SquarePants, who spikes her Jose Canseco bat. We can all guess what happens next. After the dancing, Sam thinks she has an STD, but it turns out to be something far worse.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was amazing. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, these blurbs are so fun to do.
They are fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be typing them out. We're gonna sling them on over on Patreon first for our patrons to get first dibs. And then we might put them up on Instagram so you guys can screenshot and write with your finger or your stylus on your phone what your answers are, just like you would in a book per se.
Yeah. And we want to see what you have. Like, post them and tag us. And
Yes.
wherever you do it. Yeah, it'd be a ton of fun to read what you guys put out.
Yeah, and to repost them as well.
Maybe we should do a contest. Whoever creates the best one.
The best blurb. That'd be fun.
We'd sit there with a stoic face while we read it, and first one to laugh loses.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as you know, how crazy this movie is with the topics and whatnot. I really enjoyed this one, so I'm happy I finally brought.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we got to talk about it. And Big Dumb, sorry about the fingernails.
No, he's not.
I'll make sure to find another movie that has even more.
I don't know. Next week's kind of a doozy, and ironically enough, the one you picked for next week is one that kind of came up as like back in the summer during Month of Action when we reviewed Deep Blue Sea, and then we also like right before that did The Ruins, I believe, like movies that I had kind of forgotten about were popping back up. This is one that I'd kind of thought of too around that time. So the fact that you picked it, I was like, oh, okay, now I do get to rewatch it.
Yeah, that's another one that's been on my mind. We can say what it is if you want to say. And
yeah, go ahead. I was going to let you do it. I didn't want to spoil it.
Okay. Yeah. So next week, for my second pick this month for Bloody February is High Tension, part of the French extremity movement that was happening at the time. You got like Martyrs, High Tension. God, there was more around that time, but those are the two that have always been on my mind. And I have covered Martyrs on here, not the remake, the original. I covered that one with my original co-host and my best friend still to this day, Aaron. And that was a tough one for him. He was like, "Why did I just fucking watch that?"
Damn. See, that's what I've wanted to kind of watch, but never have. Because that stuff doesn't really necessarily bother me. I mean, some of them can get graphic, and I'm just like, why is this even necessary? Like like what happened in tonight's movie, I feel like is the best way to do it.
Sure.
Sometimes they can take it far, but I mean, ultimately, it doesn't offend me or anything like that. So yeah, I've always wanted to watch Martyrs, but I have not.
Well, maybe we'll have to do a re-review so that way Anna has a chance to watch it. Let's do it.
Maybe next February it's fucked up February.
Fucked up and bloody. Fucked up and bloodied. There we go.
Yeah. Ugh.
Well, I guess before we get out of here, do you guys got anything going on in your shows? Big Duh, anything going on?
So over on the Flicks and Friends podcast, we put out an episode today for 1985's Back to the Future.
Woo! Great Scott.
Dude, we just finished the Indiana Jones trilogy, and I didn't think we were going to jump into something super fucking big again for a minute. And then Paul goes, "Guess what? We're covering Back to the Future."
Did you give him the look?
That movie goes without saying is a fucking banger, dude. Like, I have never
good.
met anyone who doesn't like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
me either.
But then over on B Action, the unfortunate month known as Month of Pete
Yay! Month of Pete. Month of Pete.
has bled over to B Action, and Anna's favorite degenerate
I love him.
came over to B Action to cover Shen Kamen Rider.
Yay! You picked a good one for him.
Did I? You'll find out.
I don't know. I'm hoping.
You'll find out
Oh,
because
dear.
I was thoroughly surprised with a lot of reactions from that episode.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's all we got cooking.
And then over on Give Me Back, it's also Month of Pete, where he has picked the action and horror movie for the month. His action pick is already out, and it's The Five Deadly Venoms. And they had Stephen and Leo from Spoils of Horror on. It was a really fun episode. I made Pete his own little intro for Give Me Back for the month, and I'm going to do
That's
one
awesome.
for horror. But then Big D and Mickey, they also conjured up their own intro for him over there. So we're showing Pete the love for February.
Yeah, I asked
He's
Pete
a gem.
what it felt like to be Overlord Steelhorn, the most evil person we know. What it felt like to be his favorite podcaster.
I'm excited to hear his answer.
Yeah. So
Hell
but
yeah.
that's all I got cooking, man. That's all Anna's got cooking.
Also,
yeah.
I
Oh.
would like to say on the way out, I would like to show off my fancy new shirt I've got on
Oh, what in the heck?
that I've talked about for weeks. Every week we've recorded.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, just from the best t-shirt company ever, you guys, Creeporama. They have just made me so happy re-releasing these and already having them printed, not having to pre-order. That was also a plus. They did that with a bunch of prints recently, and man, they're just the best. So they're comfy as always. They wash up good, and the good news is you can still get 10% off with our discount code Barons10. I did that on these. Code still works.
There it is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Anna goes, look at my shirt.
I know. Dustin popped in. He's like, wait a minute. What's you wearing? And I was like, look. I'm like a kid showing off. Like, look what I got.
Little
Look
kid.
at me. Look.
Yeah, Creeporama is great, and every week it seems like they're putting out something or announcing something that's happening.
Yeah,
So
they need to slow down, okay? My wallet can only handle so much.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you. And then I ordered that one they did specially. So that was a pre-order, but I'm waiting on it. So I'm going to halt on the shirts for right now because we got a trip coming up too next month.
Yes. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for this one. I just want to say thank you to everybody who tunes in to the show every week, and especially to our patrons. You guys can go over there for $2 a month,
$2, Bob.
Bob.
and you get all of these episodes up to a week early, and also my Wednesday solo segment with maybe some guests in the future of Out of the Basket with Little D. And next week, I'm talking about one of my favorite things, Skeleta from Ghost.
Das Ghost.
Oh,
know-
fancy.
We all know how much Big Duh loves Ghost, so he might be joining me as well. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding.
I have seen them. Guess who I seen them with? Just take it.
Iron Maiden?
Was it the same? Yeah, it was the same show.
Who?
Yeah. With Gojira.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, so that must have been early on.
Oh, dude, it was fucking sick. The show presence is awesome. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, understandable.
Like a gothic Nickelback is not. It doesn't do it for me, dude.
I don't know if I'd label him that, but let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that album and probably a bunch of other Ghost-related things. That's something me and my son bond over a lot, so I'm really, really excited for that. That'll be coming out on Wednesday. and I'm really really stoked for that. That show it's a lot of fun just to kind of take back and not have to think about, doing a full review on something, especially like a movie. Just kind of lay back. The episodes are usually between like 15-25 minutes. I keep them kind of short, but they're really fun, and it's really really cool to be able to have an outlet to be doing that, and you guys can get that over on our Patreon. But if you can't do that, that's perfectly fine because we're also on audio and on YouTube. So if you guys are listening on any of those, especially audio, make sure you are following, you are rating us because that definitely helps. Liking, and if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. We're getting very close to 500 followers over there or subscribers, which is really, really cool to see. And the engagement has been amazing over there. So thank you guys so much. And until next week when we're covering High Tension, and I'm kind of afraid to talk about that one, but I'm also not because that movie also deals with some heavy shit that goes on.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have a good time though.
yeah. So thank you guys so much for being here. And until next time, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Later.